Want to know the best part about LASIK? The procedure is painless. For real! Well, maybe not the best part. It is actually also pretty cool to get out of glasses. But it is incredible that we can use sophisticated lasers, change the shape of your cornea, get you out of glasses, and do it all while you're completely awake. This is all thanks to the power of numbing eye drops. But it still can be stressful to go through LASIK, and you will still have some weird and strange sensations. And while the procedure is painless, you still can have some pain or discomfort within the first 2 to 4 hours after LASIK. So let's go over LASIK step by step. My name is Barrett Eubanks. I'm an ophthalmologist and LASIK surgeon. And today I wanted to cover, how do we prevent pain before LASIK? What are these weird sensations that you notice during LASIK? And what do you experience afterwards? So let's get a feel for what LASIK is like. The cornea is one of the most sensitive parts of the body. If you've ever gotten a scratch on the cornea, you already know. A scratch on the eye can be extremely painful. And with LASIK, we're applying laser energy directly to the cornea. If the cornea wasn't numb, LASIK just would not work. It would be way too painful. But fortunately, LASIK is pain-free. How? Well, because of numbing eye drops. Numbing eye drops applied to the cornea are extremely effective. And these are actually the same eye drops you may have already had before. These same eye drops are used when you see your eye doctor for a normal routine eye exam. And these eye drops completely block out pain on the eye. When you get your first round of these eye drops, you will actually have a burning sensation. And this burning pain will last about 10 to 15 seconds before wearing off. Afterwards, the eyes will start to take on a more heavy sensation. And when they fully kick in, you can actually even touch your eyes with your finger and not feel a thing. But please, I do not recommend this. Do not try this at home. These eye drops last about 20 to 30 minutes, which is more than enough time to get through the LASIK procedure. Now, these eye drops aren't the only thing you get prior to LASIK. LASIK can be a stressful process. And so because of this, many surgeons will give a medication such as Xanax or Valium prior to the procedure in order to calm your nerves and reduce your levels of stress and anxiety. It is good to know, however, that these medications won't work miracles. You still can have some stress or anxiety even after taking these medications, which is all totally normal. These medications can just simply take the edge off. Now that our eyes are numb and we're more relaxed, let's find out exactly what you'll experience during LASIK. So what do you notice during LASIK? Well, let's cover everything from beginning to end. Before LASIK is started, a special instrument is placed in between your eyelids, and this prevents you from blinking. This eyelid holder, however, can be uncomfortable for some people. As this eyelid holder is expanded to keep your eyelids off your cornea, you can actually notice a stretching sensation in your eyelids. In addition, from time to time, this eyelid holder can press up against the bone which surrounds your eye and actually cause you to have some bone pain. Finally, if you squeeze as hard as you can against this eyelid holder, you can actually cause some discomfort. The best thing to do when this eyelid holder is in place is just pretend it's not there and just blink naturally like you normally would. However, obviously this is easier said than done. The eyelids themselves, however, they aren't going to be quite as numb as the rest of the eye. Because of this, you can actually feel certain things on the edge of the eyelashes. This includes tiny sponges that we use during the procedure. This will actually cause you to have a tickling sensation. Plus, it is a little weird how you can see these sponges, but because your eye is numb, you can't actually feel them. While you don't have any pain or the sensation of touch on the eye, you do have other sensations. The first one that you will notice is a pressure sensation. This comes from the very first laser used in LASIK, the laser which creates that LASIK flap. In order to make the treatment as perfect as possible, the laser will actually suction onto the surface of your eye to prevent you from moving your eye around. This suction comes with an increased pressure, which is what you feel. Once we get past that first laser, you still can notice a few more sensations. You can notice a cool sensation from water used to clean and wash the surface of your eye. You can also notice a mild stretching sensation from the tiny instruments that are used in order to fold back that LASIK flap. While you're having these strange sensations, you will actually be seeing some weird things as well. During the very first step of LASIK, when that pressure increases in your eye, your vision will actually fade away. Later on, lights in your vision will bounce around, and from time to time, everything will become blurry. So, overall, LASIK is a pretty easy procedure to go through, but it can be a little bit weird from time to time. Now that we've gone over what the procedure is like, let's see what you can expect from recovery. The real pain with LASIK is within the first 2 to 4 hours following the procedure. Those numbing drops you got during LASIK, they aren't going to last forever. And eventually they will wear off. When they do, you will have some pain or discomfort. What this can include: a scratching sensation, a burning sensation, watery eyes, light sensitivity, the feeling like there's something like an eyelash in the eye. You may even get cool sunglasses like this in order to make the eyes feel more comfortable. But what you may experience may vary. Some people will notice a little bit more discomfort than others. By creating that LASIK flap, the laser creates a break through the very surface layer of the cornea called epithelium. This creates a scratch on the eye, and scratches are uncomfortable. Until this scratch heals over, you will have pain. Fortunately, scratches heal over very quickly. How quickly, you may ask? Well, within 2 to 4 hours, much has already healed over. This short window of pain is why many LASIK surgeons tell their patients to go home and sleep following the procedure. And this makes sense. When you're sleeping, you won't actually feel any pain. And when you wake up, much will be already healed over. While you are awake, however, you will want to be using artificial tears. Artificial tears will make you feel more comfortable, and they will also encourage healing. Because you will be using artificial tears more frequently, you will want to make sure that you are using preservative-free artificial tears. These tears come in tiny vials such as this one. Because you probably haven't used a whole lot of eye drops before, it can be challenging to learn how to put a drop in the eye. The best way is to look up at the ceiling, with one finger, pull down your lower eyelid, bring the eye drop directly above your eye, and stare at the eye drop, and then gently squeeze until a single drop comes out. In no time at all, you'll be a pro. In addition to having a scratchy eye, you will also have some blurry vision. After the LASIK treatment, water is used to reposition that LASIK flap. Your cornea will actually absorb some of this water and get a little bit swollen. This swelling will go away after about a day or two, but in the meantime, you will have some blurry and especially foggy vision. But don't worry, pretty soon you'll be completely through their short recovery after LASIK. Thanks for joining me on this journey from LASIK to recovery. If you enjoyed this video, give a thumbs up. If you learned something new or have additional questions, leave a comment in the section below. And don't forget to subscribe for more great eye content.